Welcome back to the channel and to the first episode in a brand new series that we're going to be calling 5 Things You Might Want to See in WWE 2K18. So this one, as you can probably tell, is going to be in a very similar format to my 5 Things You Might Not Know series, but this time of course the featured things are going to be things that you might want to see for 2K18. Now this could be new features, returning features and general improvements and additions, both big and small. So let me know in the comments things that you want to see for the next game in this series, and I'll feature even more in future episodes. With that said and the intro out of the way, let's get into it. This one is episode number 1 of 5 Things You Might Want to See in WWE 2K18. So kicking this one off, and a thing that I want to see is additional face paint options. Now, as we know, for 2K17, the ability to edit face paint is limited to very few superstars, those including Sting and Ultimate Warrior, with there being no options whatsoever for the likes of the Usos, among others. With that said, what I would like to see for 2K18 is the ability to edit all face paint in the entire game, even if that only means altering the colours. Or better yet, to take that up a level, the ability to add face paint to a superstar that would normally have it would also be pretty ace, in addition to being able to completely remove it, which was a thing we could do for Sting in 2K17 before it would eventually go on to get patched. Next up, with thing number 2 on today's list, we have got a nice and simple one, which is the improved highlight reel. Now, whilst it is great to have this function back in the series, the 2K17 version doesn't quite work as well as it did back in the previous games that was removed following 2K14. Again, it was pretty cool to have this function back in the game this year, but hopefully with 2K18 and beyond, this can be improved on, such as the ability to remove all the HUDs when using it, as well as additional camera options, including the ability to have a completely free moving camera with no limits. Another thing that was kind of brought back for 2K17 that hasn't quite reached the level of the previous versions is the video editor, formerly known as the story editor. Now again, whilst it was great to have usable cutscenes back in the series, it didn't quite work in the same way or as well as the old version. Hopefully the base now in 2K17, this can now be used to make an improved version for 2K18 that more resembles the old school story editor, which would then include full scene names and descriptions instead of the big generic list that we currently have, in addition to having the ability to fully organise the scenes into your own story that, much like the older games, could then be uploaded and downloaded from the community creations. Moving on to thing number 4 on the list, we have got an improved Royal Rumble match. Now, whilst these matches do remain as fun as ever, it is pretty much the same match and the match mechanics that we've had since the late days of SmackDown vs Raw. Now for 2K18, hopefully this match type can get some much needed attention, with maybe some form of brand new match mechanics added, or if needs be, just a tweaking of the current mechanics and minigames, including brand new animations, as well as brand new Royal Rumble finishers. In addition, it would also be great to have back the ability to use any arena for this type of match, instead of being limited to the default Royal Rumble arena, as well as bringing back the old camera angle, which in turn brings back the ability to see the specific Royal Rumble entrances that I thought were pretty cool back in the day. So again, hopefully this match type gets some attention in 2K18, with these being some improvements that you might want to see. Last up with thing number 5 today, we have got super moves. Now yes, regular viewers on the channel would have seen these a bunch recently, and yes, here they are again in today's 2K18 video. Now for those that might not know, hidden in 2K17 as major reversals are super finishers of sorts that include the likes of the Super AA and Super Rock Bottom. Now, given that these are technically reversals, they obviously don't do much damage, which in turn takes away the impact of seeing these moves actually take place. So what I would like to see for 2K18 is these moves properly added, whether that be as general moves in the movesets, or alternatively as brand new OMG moments. Whatever the method, these moves would no doubt make for great additions for 2K18, so hopefully in whatever way possible, super finishers done properly is hopefully a thing for the next game in the series. And with that one, that brings an end to the first episode of 5 things you might want to see in WWE 2K18. So let me know your thoughts on today's feature 5 things in the comments, and let me know more things that you personally want to see in the new game that we can then cover in a future episode. However, that is it for this one, but do expect more like this coming to the channel very, very soon. And with that said, until next time, this has been 101, and I will see you all on the next one.